Okay, let's break it down. We're going to get into the trillion-dollar secret behind one of the most explosive companies on the entire planet, NVIDIA.
All right, first things first. Just look at this number. Let it sink in for a second. Over $2 trillion. I mean, that's the kind of staggering market value we're talking about. It's a valuation that puts it in the same league as the economies of entire countries. It's wild.
So, that's the big question, right? How on earth did a company that, most of us knew for making graphics cards for video games, how did they become one of the most valuable corporations in the world? Well, the answer? It's a total masterclass in strategy, vision, and, yeah, some pretty perfect timing.
Okay, so to really get how we got here, we've got to go back. Way back. Back to NVIDIA's roots, when they were all about being the engine for gamers.
So, picture this. It's 1993. NVIDIA gets founded with a super clear mission: build the absolute best graphics processing units, GPUs, for the PC gaming market. And they crushed it. Through the 2000s, they basically owned that space. But here's the kicker. What they were really building, and what most of the world had no idea about, was the engine for a massive technological revolution. Yeah, because hidden inside all that awesome gaming hardware, there was this secret power. A power that was about to change literally everything. And that power, it's called parallel processing. Okay, so think about it like this. Instead of doing one big thing really, really fast, a GPU is built to do thousands of tiny things all at the exact same time. It's kind of like a factory with thousands of little assembly lines all running at once in perfect sync. And it turns out that's the exact kind of power you need to do something crazy like, say, train an AI by showing it millions of pictures all at once. So this gets to the key difference between a computer's main brain, the CPU, and NVIDIA's GPU. A CPU, that's like a single supercar on an open highway. It's incredibly fast for one really complex job. But a GPU, that's totally different. It's like a massive, multi-lane superhighway, moving thousands of cars at the same time. It's just perfect for problems you can break down into a ton of smaller pieces. And as it turns out, that unique design was the perfect tool for some of the world's most demanding jobs, things like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and huge data centers. While basically the rest of the tech world was focused on making that single supercar go faster and faster, NVIDIA, they were busy building the superhighway. But here's the thing. Having the best hardware, that was only half the battle. NVIDIA's real genius move was building this unbeatable software moat around their technology. I mean, think about it. The best chip in the world is totally worthless if developers can't figure out how to use it easily, right? NVIDIA got this better than anyone. Their true masterstroke wasn't just the hardware, the silicon, it was the software. It was the code. And this is their secret weapon. It's called CUDA. It's a software platform that basically gives developers the keys to the whole engine. It lets them tap directly into that massive parallel power of NVIDIA's GPUs. And here's the truly brilliant part. NVIDIA gave it away. For free. The strategy here was so simple, but man, was it effective. Step 1, sell the best hardware. Step 2, give away the software tools that make it work for free. So what happened? A whole generation of AI researchers and developers built their entire careers on CUDA. And once your whole system, your whole project, is built on that one platform, switching to a competitor, it becomes incredibly difficult and expensive. That right there is what we call ecosystem lock-in. It's the exact same reason it's such a pain to switch from an iPhone to an Android, right? Once all your stuff is in the App Store and iCloud, you're pretty much locked in. Well, NVIDIA did the exact same thing for the entire world of artificial intelligence. They built this walled garden, this ecosystem, and now pretty much everyone else is just living in it. So you've got the best hardware on the market. You've got this unbeatable software ecosystem. Everything's in place. All NVIDIA needed was a spark to light the fuse. And that spark? Well, that was the AI gold rush. And the results were just explosive. I mean, look at this. The bar on the right, that's their original gaming business. Still doing great, by the way. But that towering bar on the left, that's their data center revenue, and it is almost all AI. It didn't just grow, it went to the moon, completely dwarfing everything else. If you want to see what the AI boom looks like in one chart, this is it. So, who's buying all this stuff and fueling this crazy demand? Well, it's the biggest tech companies in the world. We're talking Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta.
Every single major player in the AI race is lining up to buy these chips. And they're not buying them by the dozen, they're buying them by the tens of thousands. You've probably heard that old saying about the gold rush, right? The surest way to get rich wasn't to go dig for gold, it was to be the person selling picks and shovels to all the miners. Well, in today's AI gold rush, Nvidia is the companies selling all the picks and shovels. So that leaves us with a big question. Was all of this just luck? Were they just in the right place at the right time? Or was this a deliberate long-term strategy that's finally paying off? Well, when you really break it all down, the formula is pretty clear. It wasn't just one thing. It was a combination of everything. Having that long-term vision to see what GPUs could do beyond just gaming, keeping their technology way ahead of the competition, that brilliant ecosystem control with CUDA, and yeah, the perfect timing of being ready just as AI exploded. And really, that's the key thing to take away from all this. NVIDIA didn't suddenly pivot to AI when it became the hot new thing. No way. For years, they were quietly investing in the research, building the tools, laying the groundwork. They weren't reacting to the boom. They were already in position, just waiting for it to happen. That's not luck. That is strategy. Which, of course, leaves us with one last really fascinating question to chew on. We've just watched this incredible, meteoric rise. But is this the peak? Is this as big as the AI boom is going to get? Or, and this is the big one, are we just at the very, very beginning of a whole new technological revolution, with NVIDIA sitting right at the heart of it all?